What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I don't know why I'm being so enthusiastic, but I think it's because I have a new present, and my present is a box of stuff. What's in the box, you might ask?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I've never actually seen that movie. What's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box. A bunch of stuff. What is this stuff? I'll tell you. So as you guys know, we're building the Missile Mary. The Missile Mary is gonna be the exact same thing as my comp car, the Hail Mary, but it is gonna have some altered things on it from the original version of the Hail Mary. One of the things is it's not gonna have a roll cage, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. It's not gonna have a V8 or a dog box or a quick change or any of those fancy things. All it's gonna have is a factory BMW motor, a welded diff. I'm pretty much gonna make the Missile Mary exactly like the Hail Mary, except it's gonna have a factory powertrain. What that's gonna do is allow me to get a lot more seat time and some more life out of my tires. I approached a lot of the companies that already sponsor us to help us out with some stuff, and some new companies that help us out with some stuff. And as always, Condor Speed Shop came through, and they didn't just come through, they came through. Okay, and what that means is that they sent us all kinds of stuff. So I get to use more of their product on this vehicle versus the Hail Mary, because this vehicle, again, has all the factory components in it. First up, diff bushings, essential to stop breaking all those diff bolts in the rear end of your car, especially you E36 guys out there. Put that thing in there and you're gonna be just fine. We also have subframe bushings. This will stiffen the subframe to the chassis. Looking at getting rid of a lot of flex. And essentially what getting rid of flex is putting more power directly to the floor, because you don't have components flexing and doing this and this and that. That's what the idea of most of this product is. I talked about this in our video when we went out to Florida and visited Carlos. Most of the Condor stuff is about connecting you as a driver to the floor through your car. With all these bushings, what it allows you to do is feel the floor a lot better, and it allows you to really feel what your car is doing, what your tires are doing, and things like that. You can really feel slipping and sliding and all that stuff. We have a set of engine mounts here for our 330 motor, our 3.0 BMW inline 6. Engine mounts, trans mounts. So what the engine and trans mounts will do for us is stop any kind of flex that the engine would have as it torques, again, producing more power to the rear end of the car. We also have some trailing arm bushings here. They make this style here, which is a regular UHMV material, and then they have a spherical ball bearing one, which we'll get into those a little bit later. We're gonna need those ones, and the reason is because these are perfect for the ride height that cars are stock at, and mildly lower. But when I'm slamming the car, like what I'm trying to do at the Missile Mary, you're gonna want spherical bushings because it allows those trailing arms to flex a little bit more. But nonetheless, those are amazing. We have some washers for the trailing arm bushings, and then we have some of my favorite products that Condor makes. Those are all great and dandy, don't get me wrong, but I really, really like this stuff. This reminds me of my BMX bike with a long brake cable. If any of you guys rode trails, you would know that you have like that long brake cable. You even ride parks, I guess, but mostly the trail guys had them. And that's what this reminds me of. What these are extended brake lines for the front end. So when we throw on our SLR angle kit, these will compensate for the distance that we create with a longer LCA. Well, it's not really an LCA, it's just a front arm because there is no upper arm. So I'm really, really, really excited about these. I have these on the Hail Mary and they just look super cool when you look through the front fog light hole in the bumper. You can see kind of the SLR kit, the coilover, and then you have your nice brake line running in there as well. So super pumped to throw these on. Favorites. Also, these right here will save your rear strut towers. These are just laser cut plates that you can put in. You can weld them into the rear strut towers, or you can just sandwich the material on the Hail Mary. I have them sandwiched in. I don't believe they're welded in. And we run a true coilover. So on the Missile Mary, we'll also be running a true coilover, and we're gonna need these plates. So thank you, Condor, for those, because I really need those. I also have another bag at home of reinforcement subframe plates for the chassis, welded ones. You guys know the subframes on the E46s and the E36s tend to rip out of the chassis. I've never had that issue with any of my cars, but the Hail Mary already had it when I bought it, so we're gonna use the Condor laser cut ones on the Missile Mary that I already have at home. My, I think, all-time favorite part that Condor makes. Treehouse style lollipops. These lollipops are super stout. You can kind of see. I can actually open this for you because I really want to show you this. These are super nice. You can kind of see. I don't know where the focus is, but you can kind of see the Condor logo put into there. It's got a nice lip on there to stop the bushing from coming in and out. And then it's got some recessed holes so that you can mount it up to the chassis all nice and good like These are amazing because when you go to lower your car or you throw a V8 into your car, this allows a lot more clearance versus your traditional Lollipop, which is essentially like this much bigger, way too big. I freaking love these things. And also I worked with Condor on this piece here. The issue is that when you're doing a SLR kit, when you're putting an SLR, I'm a terrible. One of the things that the Lollipop from Condor offers is we partnered up with them. We needed to adapt a SLR kit to an E46 Lollipop. And the problem is that the E46 arm comes in a hex shape where the E36 and SLR kits come with a round shape on the end of the control arm. And so what we did was we made the bushing that goes into the 46 Lollipop into a round shape. And now it's a lot easier to adapt your SLR kit to your E46 chassis. And I'm not gonna be able to press this in with my hands because I'm not a vise or a press, so that's over. Great product, love that product. Also, we have a tall boy heavyweight shift knob, and Condor has sick BMW logos, 5-speed patterns, 6-speed patterns, all that stuff. I wanted the BMW one, it looks good. And then we have shifter carrier bushings to really get this whole package to feel nice and good. To get this whole package to feel really solid. I believe in all these products. Condor makes some really good stuff. It's also made in the USA, which means, Pawnee, oh dude, she's been farting like crazy lately. Oh my God. Dude, I can't even breathe. Later, guys. I'm done. All right, guys, well, I really like all this Condor product. So Condor makes all this product. We want to use it on our car. It's already been tested and already been proven. We use it on the Hail Mary, so we wanted to keep going with them. Just the people who run it. Big hearts, nice hearts. I love those guys a lot. Carlos and Christina, thank you guys so much for your backing on the Missile Mary build. We're gonna get all these products into the car. Today is Sunday evening, the 23rd, and this car needs to be done next week for Andy's Tires New Year slated. We have a lot of work to do. Let's do this.